Good morning, everybody. Hope everyone is having a fantastic day. It's a gorgeous day here in KCMO. Sun is shining. There's a nice cool breeze out. Only plan I have today is take my daughter out, give her another driving lesson, see how she does. She's actually doing really well. Very proud of her. Yeah, I mean that's what I got planned for the day. That and stuffing my face and relaxing since it's a day off. But I just wanted to take a minute to talk about politics for a second. I hear a lot of people yelling and screaming continually that the United States is turning into a socialist nation. And I'm not really sure how I feel about that. I've done some research and I have looked and seen what Americans pay in taxes versus what socialist nations pay in taxes. And that's always the point everybody wants to make, is that, countries like Switzerland and Norway and, other socialist countries pay 55-60% of their income goes out on taxes alone. But yet at the same time there's a trade-off. There's lower housing costs, there's lower automobile prices, there's no, cost directly to them for medical or for college. Now here, if something happens to us, our insurance doesn't cover all of it, so we still have to pay 30, 40, 50% of the bill, which sometimes can be crippling, especially if it's something like a heart transplant, kidney transplant, or a long-term progressive illness. I mean, honestly, I don't know how some people do it. When you're dealing with, life-changing surgeries and illnesses, and you end up having to pay, $500,000 on top of what the insurance paid. Nor do I understand how people can go in and spend, $150,000, $200,000 going to some Ivy League school to get a doctorate, and get out, start working, and then have, $5,000 a month school loan payments, so they can get paid off and, before they're dead. It's just always bothered me that we have to do those kind of things. We have, taxes that pay for this elementary, junior highs, high schools we go to. I don't understand what the difference is with college. Now, maybe not everybody wants to go to college, but not everybody has kids that are going to these schools in junior high, high school, and elementary. So, maybe those taxes that those without children are paying should go to their education. Just a thought. But I know that payroll taxes in America vary widely depending upon your tax bracket. It can be from, if you're not working, $0 a year or 0% a year, up to 37% if you make over $500,000 a year. Now you figure that out, 37%. That's a lot of money coming out of their checks. I mean, you just think about that. You divide that by their check by 3, and they're only walking away with actually a little less than 2/3 of what they earn. And that doesn't count sales tax, property taxes. I know my bill, I go to Walmart, for instance, Sales tax is a little over 10% here in Kansas. Okay, great. I go buy me, $15, $20 worth of food for the day, or for a couple of days. It's a little bit higher than what you expect. And there are countries, or cities, states that don't have a sales tax. Well, when they do, it's a one-time sales tax or property tax. Here in Kansas, every year you got to renew your plates, re-register. Okay, that's great. Fine. It's not all that much money. But it adds up over the course of a lifetime. You're spending $200-$300 a year registering a car, or paying taxes on a car, is basically what it is. It's a yearly property tax. It adds up. I know people have had the same car for 15 years, and they've probably paid as much in taxes as they did on the car originally. By the time they pay you $900 the first year, $1,000 or $1,500, whatever it is, and next year's a little less, next year a little less, next year a little less, because the value decreases. But hey, you know what? Why do we have to do that? Why can't it just be a one-time sales tax? You're only buying the item once. I don't have to, like the fan is sitting over here blowing on me right now. Paid $24 for it. I paid the $240 in sales tax. That was it. I don't have to pay yearly tax on that fan. I don't have to pay, tax when I buy my food. And then when I get home and prepare it. So why should I have to pay a yearly tax on my car? No idea. Other than just keeps money going to the government. But all in all, we spend as much on taxes as socialist nations do. And then we have to pay even more paying school loans that they don't have to pay. Sales taxes that many of them don't have to pay. Have to pay for medical bills on top of our insurance, which they don't have to do. So in all, I think they've got a better deal. But at the same time, I think the USA can do a lot better if we just start with a clean slate. Get rid of multiple sales taxes. Get rid of the immense military budget we have. I'm not saying squash it completely, but we spend $600 billion a year on our military. Cut $100 billion off of that and put it into something else. Put it into something good, like building homeless shelters or low-income housing. Or, God forbid, we do something with our massive debt that people have because of school loans. Hey, just my thoughts. Anyway, as I said, I'm on the fence with this. Have no idea really how I feel. But I just know I'm tired of seeing half my income go out on taxes and not getting anything for it. Yeah, I get roads. But the roads around here are full of potholes. They never get fixed. So, let's do something to benefit the average American. Anyway, peace. Love you guys. Talk to you later. Oh, and remember, like, subscribe, and share this video.